Hey everybody, happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Today's lesson is on arithmetic series. So we've been doing arithmetic sequences. We all know what a sequence is, right? Arithmetic sequence is a sequence of numbers that have where the consecutive terms have a common difference. So 10 minus 5 is 5, 15 minus 10 is 5, 20 minus 15 is 5. So this up here is an arithmetic sequence. This is a sequence. Below it is the series. A series is when you take the terms of a sequence and add them all together. So the sequence is just the list of numbers, but a series is when you take the numbers of the sequence and add them together. And we have this formula. This formula helps you write the nth term, the formula for the nth term. Here's a new formula. This is how you find the sum of the sequence, which is what we call a series. So again, a series is just the sum of the sequence. And to find the sum, we use this formula. We take the number of terms and we divide it by 2. And then we add the first term and the last term together. So we're going to add the first term plus the last term, add them together, and multiply that by the number of terms divided by 2. So let's try numbers 1 and 2 here. Don't get confused by this notation. This is a Greek symbol for sum. So all this is saying is find the sum of the first 35 terms. So it says from k equals 1 to 35. So we're adding 35 numbers together. And this is the formula. This is the formula for the sequence. So to get the first term, we plug in 1. So 5 times 1 minus 2 is 3. To get the second term, we plug in 2. 5 times 2 is 10, minus 2 is 8. To get the third term, we plug in 3. 15 minus 2 is 13. So this is the sequence. But we want to add up these numbers. We want to find the sum. So we want to add 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus ... all the way to the 35th term. Well, we can find the 35th term, right? We can find the 35th term by plugging in 5 for k. So let's see, 35 times 5 is 175. 175 minus 2 is 173. So I want to add all the terms of the sequence, the first term being 3, the last term being 173, but I want to add up all these numbers. We're adding 35 numbers together. But we don't have to sit there and actually put them into the calculator. We don't have to do 3 plus 8 plus 13 plus all the way to 173. We don't have to do that. We can use this formula. You take the number of terms and you divide by 2. So 35 divided by 2. And then we add the first term plus the last term. So we're going to add 3 plus 173. Well, 3 plus 173 is, I gotta move my paper over, is 176. 35 divided by 2 is 17.5. And now we're going to multiply 17.5 times 176, and that's going to be the answer. That's going to be the sum. And I don't have my calculator with me. I don't feel like doing this by hand, so I'm going to actually stop the video now and come back after I have my calculator.